Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video on everything food. Today we are doing something different than weird food combos. If you're used to seeing that, we're gonna do name brand versus off brand. And see here, our first thing is gonna be Doritos and store brand equivalent. I'm Jason, this is Aiden. Let's get started. First up, we're gonna try let's go store brand first. We're gonna try the store brand nacho cheese flavored tortilla chip. I don't know, Doritos already perfected this, so I don't know how it's gonna be. Tastes like a Dorito. Kind of more corn chippy, honestly.
I mean, they look more like real tortillas.
When I'm moving on to the Dorito name brand everybody's used to, it does appear more, actually less cheesy.
The Dorito?
I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is off brand, this is name brand.
Cheesier.
So this one's a little more yellow, but we'll see how it tastes. Doritos is definitely more flavorful.
Oh yeah.
Even though it seems to have far less seasoning on it. The off brand are more tortilla chippy. Had I never had Doritos before, they're both good. These just kind of taste cheap, but in a pinch, I think they would work if you're looking for a good Dorito substitute.
All right, next up we have off-brand Oreos versus Oreos. So let's see if it even compares to Oreos.
All right, well, they do have their logo on the cookie, so far they're doing it right. Fortunately, it doesn't look like these are double stuffed. They're already starting with a disadvantage, but let's give her a try.
Crumbly.
Not terrible. I'm gonna need to compare
Definitely.
to see exactly where that one lacks or maybe even competes with Oreo.
The double stuff definitely helps the Oreo.
Double stuffed is an unfair advantage, but if we eliminate that from analysis, the Oreo is crispier. I feel like it's less sticky.
Stale?
Like it's less sticky. I mean, these are fresh off the shelf, so I mean they both should have the same freshness. We just opened them, but it does have a stale feeling. I will agree. The off-brand have kind of a soft crunch to it, where the Oreos have a nice crisp crunch to it. The chocolate is also a little sweeter with the Oreos, where with the off-brand it's like more bitter. Gonna have to give this round to Oreos. And on to the next one. All right, next up we have some beverage, which I think is classified under food and beverage.
Those are time.
We have Simply Orange, which is a popular orange juice brand, and then we just have the off-brand orange juice here. Right away, before anybody roasts us in the comments, this is from concentrate, and this is not, but the only off-brand orange juice that we saw was this kind of orange juice. We will eliminate the pulp comparison for now. I'm a high pulp guy anyway. It's all right, I like to chew my drink. So then it's more like food. Then we can put it on the channel.
Got it.
Let's start off with the off-brand orange juice.
Alrighty.
We gotta swish it around.
Oh.
A little palate cleanser. Then we'll jump right into the Simply Orange. With the obvious pulp versus no pulp, this seems more real. It is. It's not from concentrate. I'm still not mad at the other one. It's a little more sour, which is cool. I like sour beverages. This one just feels more real. The flavors are comparable, and even if we take out the non-concentrate versus concentrate, I still would have to give the edge to Simply Orange because it simply tastes better.
All right.
What did you think, Aiden?
I agree. I don't know. I thought they tasted very.
He agrees. All right, next. No, keep going.
I thought it tasted very similar, but I like that one better. It just tasted like more flavorful.
So when considering your next orange juice, you can go purely based off flavor, which is Simply Orange. Ready for the next one?
Yep.
Let's get into the next one. Next up, we're staying in the cold food section, and we're gonna try some yogurt, off-brand and on-brand. In this case, we're doing Yoplait and store brand. It's the exact same marketing. It's strawberry light on both. So they're both flavored strawberry. They're both flavored light. They're not flavored light, but they're
Light flavored?
light. Like, you know.
Like.
Woo, very light.
Oh, I thought you meant like it's bright in your mouth.
Oh, well, that maybe.
You're tasting the bright.
Taste the
light.
brightness. Taste the
light?
rainbow.
It's just strawberry.
Neither one of these lists chunks of fruit. So I'm curious to see if either one has any fruit chunks. Who do you think is gonna win this one?
Well, I think there's a reason the on-brand is picked more often. I think that Yoplait's gonna win.
I'm gonna start with name brand this time.
That's new.
Yeah, we're gonna go Yoplait. Already I'm getting a good, nice smell. See, this one does have chunks in it, if you can see that.
Oh yeah. I didn't even know we're eating it yet.
Don't worry, any unfinished products will be finished off camera by either myself, Aiden, or our family. Next, we're gonna try the light version of the store brand yogurt. Seems to have opened a lot less cleanly. Negative points for that guy.
I think that's user error.
I'm gonna go ahead and cleanse the palate here. All right, we're gonna have to clean this off first. Then go for the cleanse of the palate. A little swish, get all clean. Off brand. I can see there's some fruit chunks in there, or if you want to call them chunks, they're definitely not
Very
chunks.
tiny. I mean, it looks like they tried, but
Yeah. I actually got a fruit piece.
Kowalski, analysis.
According to my calculations, Yoplait win. The reason being is it's far better. It's more flavorful. The chunks are bigger. It's
Just
coats my mouth a lot better than this off-brand. The off-brand is, we'll say, a lighter flavor, smaller chunks.
Yeah.
Barely even noticeable. I think I got one chunk maybe, and that was digging around trying to find a chunk.
yeah.
And the overall flavor is just not as powerful.
I agree. The Yoplait is just sweeter. For some reason, it seemed like the texture was different too. Like this was like
Right.
yogurty.
That's kind of what I was saying, like with the covering of the mouth. This just kind of slid down my tongue.
Yeah.
This kind of coated everything. It was like even more sour. Yoplait, victory. Another round of off-brand, first name brand is in the bag. Shall we continue?
We shall.
Let's do it.
Indeed.
Up next, a classic. Up next, we have a classic Hostess treat in the cupcakes. The little swirls on top, you know, the iconic swirl, delicious. And we have somebody off-brand that is trying to imitate it. And we will see if it stacks up to the tried and true Hostess Cupcake. Let's get into it.
Yes. Hey, you don't need to be that aggressive. It's just.
Whoa.
Oh.
Actually, I almost
Yeah,
jumped
don't-
right off the table there.
Throw it off the table.
Okay,
Uh,
here we go. Hey, look at that. This is off-brand.
Off
We're gonna
brand.
go ahead and give this a bite first.
It looks amazing already.
Feels heavy
Yeah.
for a cake. I haven't had these Hostess cupcakes very often, but if you handed me that right now, I probably wouldn't know the difference. So let's compare, let's cleanse and compare and see if I actually would be able to tell the difference. Don't worry, they're still fully intact.
Why are you throwing them?
I didn't, I flipped.
No, when you squish
Okay,
them.
it's the trend, you gotta flip things.
We're not
I flipped it.
2016.
I flipped it.
Let's try the classic Hostess Cupcake.
It's a Hostess.
Is it Hostess? I thought that's what we were calling it.
I say Hostess.
Oh, is it Hostess?
Try the Hostess.
Let's try the Hostess. Original cupcake.
Let's try it. Bink. I already got to show you one thing. The cream of the Hostess to the cream of the off-brand is completely.
There's a lot more in the
Yeah.
Hostess one.
Hostess has a lot more cream from what I can tell now. Chocolate's also not as bitter. So now, having this knowledge, I could probably distinguish the two. They're both good. They're both equally sufficient if you're just trying to provide snacks for somebody. Kids, for example. I'd eat either one, obviously. I think Hostess is definitely better.
Hostess definitely wins. The chocolate on that one kind of reminds me of like fondant.
He eats fondant every day.
I don't like eating fondant every day.
He puts ketchup on it and he eats it.
I don't like ketchup either. He's just combining things I don't like now.
Now, if you've seen the other video, you know he really loves it. All right, guys, let us know in the comments down below whether it's Hostess or Hostess. Come on, avoid the dad joke by spelling it the same exact way. Tell it, like, emphasize. Is it Hostess or Hostess? However you can.
It's obviously Hostess.
I think the Hostess or Hostage, whatever we're calling it, definitely wins this round. Off-brand, I take it. Give me an option, I'll definitely go with Hostess.
I agree.
As is with the theme of this video, the off-brand is typically cheaper. All the products purchased today and tried today, that stays true with the exception of the nacho cheese chips. The off-brand was actually about 50 cents more expensive than Doritos. So it's not always the best financially to go for off-brand versus name brand.
Right.
Always check the prices and consider your preferences. Thanks again everybody for watching. Make sure you comment down below if you have more name brand versus off-brand comparisons you'd like us to make.
Don't forget to like this video, smash the subscribe button, and ring the notification bell for more videos on everything food. If you liked this video, make sure you check out our last videos where we did some weird food combinations.
They were weird.
They were.
Some were surprisingly good. Go check them out, see which ones were what.
And we'll see you in the next one.
We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.